Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for this evening, Catherine Merry.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome one and all to the IAAF Athletics Awards for 2017. Tonight we will bring you the magic and outstanding athletics achievements of an extraordinary year for our sport. As an Olympic 400-meter medalist turned broadcaster, I had the privilege of commentating for the IAAF on the brilliant World Championships and the World Relays in the Bahamas, as well as popping up in various roles throughout the season on the Diamond League circuit. What a pleasure to round off the year in the company of so many talented athletes here tonight. We are also joined by, amongst others, partners, IAAF colleagues, and it's wonderful to have so many local athletic fans here in Monaco. A huge welcome to you all. Before we race towards the all-important awards, we would like to introduce our hosts for this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco and IAAF President Sebastian Coe.
Dear President, Lord Sebastian Coe, dear board members of the IAAF and International Athletic Foundation, dear athletes, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends of athletics, it's a great pleasure to welcome you once again to the Principality of Monaco for this traditional World Athletics Gala. It's a privilege to be among all those athletes and sports leaders who have throughout the year contributed to the promotion of our sport and its values. Principality and the IAAF have developed for over 30 years a very strong relationship. The creation in Monaco in 1986 of the International Athletic Foundation and my government has facilitated the accommodation of the IAAF headquarters here in Monaco, as well as its expansion over the years by offering more space for its administration. Athletics was once again honored during the 2017 Hercules International Meet with our humble contribution to the sporting excellence, with, I think, a wonderful edition of that meet, and the pleasure to see the last victorious effort in a Diamond League meet of an extraordinary and unique athlete, Usain Bolt. Tonight, we are honoring the best athletes of 2017. All of you present have offered us great emotions and outstanding performances. Let's not forget that you are also an example for the youth, an inspiration for young generations, and deeply in need of positive references in this troubled period. Your attitude on a daily basis must reflect the values of our sport: fair play, determination, courage, respect, exemplary performances, and overall excellence. Sport is capable of building credible bridges between populations within our societies and our communities. It is a force for good, a force for peace, and we must all strive to have it remain just that. I wish you a most enjoyable evening, and we look forward to witness next year other extraordinary performances and brilliant moments of athletic prowess. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prince Albert. And now for the opening address on behalf of the IAAF. Seb, please.
Your Serene Highness, Your Royal Highnesses, members of the IAAF, the IAAF councils, athletes, coaches, media, our partners and suppliers, friends, welcome to the IAAF Athletics Awards 2017. Tonight, we are delighted to celebrate what has been a phenomenal year of world-class athletics, highlighted by our 4 World Championship events, organised, as always, in close cooperation with all our trusted partners. Our sport is strong because of you, the athletes. Head-to-head competitions, close battles fought, outstanding records set this year, excited and entertained, and demonstrated the worldwide reach and continued popularity of athletics. Athletics is the world's global sport. This year's championships in Uganda, the Bahamas, Kenya, and London attracted entries from nearly 4,000 athletes representing over 200 countries. Of these participants, in London alone, around 40 countries won medals, and 60 produced top 8 finishes, making our World Championships the most international sporting event of the year, and by some distance. In addition, another 800 athletes from over 80 countries took part in the IAAF Diamond League this season, with participants from 39 different countries winning our events. The universal nature of athletics is matched by the billions who watch the sport across 200 territories and the 1.2 million spectators who attended all our World Athletics Series events. I'm proud of the journey that we have made this year, which began in March in Kampala with the World's Cross-Country Championships. This was followed a month later in the Bahamas for the World Relays. In mid-July, Nairobi played host to the World Under-18 Championships, and just 3 weeks later, the global sport arrived in London for the jewel in our crown, the World Championships. The Kampala World's Cross Country was the first time that Uganda has hosted a World Championships event, a big moment for distance running in its heartland, Africa. The World Relays in the Bahamas yet again attracted passionate fans. The United States collected their 3rd successive golden baton. The athlete refugee team made its first emotional appearance in an IAAF competition, taking 7th place in the 4x800 meter relay. And the cream of the cake, the electrifying hometown win in the mixed relay that left the stadium singing choruses of their national anthem. The World Under-18 Championships in Nairobi drew capacity crowds in the evening of over 60,000 spectators and a total of 15 medals for the host nation, making the last edition of these championships arguably the most memorable of them all. These championships also signaled Africa's ability, experience, and appetite for hosting major global sporting events. And in London, we enjoyed the most competitive and the most compelling World Championships ever. When we get it right, our sport is unassailable. From the opening salvos of the discus and the long jump on day 1, we witnessed medals sometimes decided by millimetres and the thickness of a vest. 10 evening sessions played out to capacity crowds. Our decision to focus on those evening sessions, removing some of the morning sessions, really paid off. There was a clear recognition of the connection between athletes and fans. The ability of athletes to raise their game is in large part driven by the theatre provided by full houses. Many of the sport's established stars, Mo Farah, Wade van Niekerk, Sally Pearson, Sandra Perkovic, won golds. But there were also several surprise medalists. Our fans were introduced to a posse of young athletes making their debuts on the global stage. Christine Coleman, Karsten Warholm, Abdul Sani Brown, and triple jump winner Yulimar Rojas are among the many captivating stories that unfolded in London and that we will celebrate tonight. Our sport is stronger because of the reforms which were passed a year ago. An overwhelming vote for change, which included the creation of the Athletes Integrity Unit earlier this year, and has secured and safeguarded the ethical future of our sport, crucially protecting the well-being and the dreams of all our athletes. But we're not out of the woods yet. The journey from reform to regrowth requires a revolution, and that is exactly where we are. We've begun a root and branch review of our global calendar and all our competitions to help athletes better compete and fans to follow and understand the action. The official IAAF ranking list, announced earlier this month, is the first step in creating a qualification mechanism to drive the sport's annual competition system. These are exciting times for athletes. Tonight, we honour the extraordinary stars of the present and of the future. This is the opportunity to pay tribute to those that are hanging up their spikes, those that will continue to entertain, and a new generation of exciting talent. All the awards tonight mark the culmination of hard work, dedication, and a passion for athletics. We salute all the athletes, we salute the coaches, and we salute our officials. And I thank each and every one of you. The first award this evening is the IAAF President's Award, which was inaugurated last year. The recipient in 2017 is a giant of world sport who has made a mountainous contribution to athletics worldwide. His career has personified competitive excellence, extraordinary character, outstanding sportsmanship and professionalism, all of which has made him unquestionably a global star. He is currently in Australia, hopefully not helping their cricket team, but he has sent this message. This year's President's Award goes to Usain Bolt.
Celebrate, commemorate, and revel in all that Usain Bolt has brought to our sport for the last 10 years.
I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's go.
When he gets into his running and he's flowing, he is just magnificent to watch. He didn't just break his world record, he absolutely shattered it. There's only one Usain Bolt. One of the fastest times in history again. He's found the speed when he needs it. Who could almost doubt it?
The greatest of all time.
I want to thank the President, Sebco, for this wonderful award. It means the world to me. It just shows that hard work does pay off. For all the years I've worked and I pushed myself to be the best athlete I can be. So it really means a lot for me to accept this award. And it shows to the younger generation that with hard work and dedication, anything is possible. It's all about pushing yourself, doing the best you can. No matter how much time you get knocked down, it's just to get up and push on and be the best that you can be. And I know track and field is going to be in great hands in the young future generation coming up. All you guys got to do is remember hard work, dedication, and just keep on pushing no matter what happens. So all the best, guys, and I wish you a great future, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on the track.
What a wonderful message from the greatest of all time, with a real emphasis on the future. And talking of such things, let's just take a quick look and remind ourselves of the depth of great talent that we have around the world. So exciting times indeed, right? But let's now head straight on to our next award here tonight for the IAAF Male Rising Star of 2017. To present the awards, please welcome to the stage President of European Athletics, Sven-Arne Hansen, and IAAF ambassadors Atto Bolden and Andreas Thorkelson. So, looking dapper, suited and booted, I will make my way back because we need to go into the wings. And in alphabetical order, let's take a look at our 3 deserving nominees.
Christian Coleman picks up the silver for a US 1-2. Armand Duplantis of Sweden, world junior record holder, world number 3, 590 this season. But at 17 years old and the world junior record holder, his time is going to come on the big stage.
So tense, so tight. Farholm, he's the world champion. An absolutely brilliant run there from the Norwegian.
Quite simply, guys, I think you'll agree, one of the most competitive categories here this evening. Sven, you are ready and poised with the envelope, but please join me because we've been having this debate all day, ladies and gentlemen, about which way this award is going to go. And let's start with one Norwegian world champion who I presume, Andreas, is going to fly the flag for another.
But of course, you know, it's my countryman, so of course I have to support him.
Understandable. Atto, let's rewind the clock a little bit, put the sprinting spikes back on. Christian Coleman for you?
He's the only person that can say he's undefeated lifetime in the 100 meters against Usain Bolt.
Strong case. And I will make the case, therefore, for Mondo Duplantis, who is with us here this evening. 18 last week. Happy birthday, Mondo. But at 17, a world junior record of 5 meters and 90. This is a tough one. Sven? Settle our debate. Announce the winner, please.
Thank you. The rising star of 2017 is the Viking, Karsten Warholm.
So we will pose for our first photograph of the evening, if you would all pose for a photograph, before I come in for a sneaky little chat with our male rising star winner. He likes it. He likes it a lot.
Nice, huh? I don't want to sell it.
You don't need to sell that, my friend. You keep that. You keep that. Gentlemen, thank you very much indeed. But Karsten, step forward. Let me ask you a couple of questions here. Now, I've read that you have said you always want the 10 barriers and the hurdles to be your friend. In London, in the cold, on the wet, they were your best friends, right?
Yeah, there is not so much more to say, you know, but I want everyone to be my friend, and the hurdles are probably the worst, you know. You don't need bad friends when you have the hurdles, and they are extremely hard, especially the 2 last, but yeah, sometimes I manage through, and then it goes good.
Collecting the award from a man that you've called a legend, an inspiration, Andreas Thorkelson. I've seen you doing some training with him, some gymnastics. He was helping you out today. A huge inspiration for you with the Norwegian connection.
Of course, he's the best, you know, and he's also my date tonight.
You're plus one.
So he's good. He's a good step in when my lady can come. And yeah, of course, it's a huge inspiration. Andreas, he has many medals. I have less, but let's see, buddy.
Well, I think he's thrown the gauntlet down Norwegian style. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause for tonight's IAAF Male Amazing Star, Karsten Warholm. The challenge has been set. Our next award, therefore, is for the IAAF Female Rising Star. To present this, I'd like to welcome IAAF Vice President Alberto Wantarena Danger, accompanied by last year's winner of this award, Nafisatu Tiam. It wasn't London. If she loses a shoe, it doesn't matter in Monaco. It doesn't hamper a performance or reduces her points. Let's stand in the wings and fix ourselves, and let's have a look in alphabetical order of our 3 nominees.
Oh, yes! It's a silver medal for the 19-year-old. It's a wonderful medal, and she leaves with a personal best of 2 meters and 1 centimeter. She's in the magic 2-meter club.
NASA came through brilliantly for the silver medal with a national record. She ran a really, really smart race.
But what a talent NASA of Bahrain is.
Second place at the moment. She really has got to pull a massive jump here to go ahead of Mclaughlin. Whoa, it is good enough. Look at the celebrations of the woman that has had to take silver so many times. She has now got the gold.
Alberto, please step forward and do the honors.
The winner is Yulimar Rojas.
The photograph, please, in front. Big smiles. Let's do the photograph first, Yulimar, because this is a nice photograph with yourself. And last year's, of course, Rising Star female winner, Nafi TM. Alberto, eyes forward. Nice little photograph. There you go. Can you have a nice little photograph?
Yes.
Can you tell Yulimar we'd like a nice photograph?
Dice que sí, una foto bonita.
Yes. It's a great photograph, right? Last year's winner of the Rising Star Award. I'm going to squeeze in the middle here, Yulimar. And Alberto, thank you. If needed, probably, you're going to help me translate and ask Yulimar a couple of questions. Well done. You look fantastic, by the way. You ready?
You ready?
Hold that. Okay.
Thank you.
Epic and dramatic is how I would describe your World Championship final. How would Yulimar describe it?
¿Cómo tú describes el Campeonato Mundial de Londres? Épico y dramático.
Wow. Primero que todo, buenas noches. Estoy muy feliz de estar aquí compartiendo con todos y ahora en recibir este premio. De verdad que para mí es un gran honor. El campeonato del mundo fue épico, una batalla campal. De verdad que...
I got a little. But tell us what Yulimar said, yeah.
Okay. She said, good evening. He said that the championship in London was very, really tough, epic, and dramatic. This championship for her.
No, not yet. ask Yulimar. First World Athletics title for Venezuela. A big deal, big parties, big celebrations when she came home.
Primera medalla de oro mundial para Venezuela. ¿Cómo fue tu regreso? ¿Cómo fue el recibimiento en tu pueblo?
Big party, big party.
Venezuela, de verdad que para mí es el mejor país del mundo. Estoy muy feliz de representar a mi país dignamente, entregarle este galardón, la medalla de oro para ellos. De verdad que es un ejemplo y espero que de verdad se sientan orgullosos de mí. Feliz de representarlos, de representar el tricolor y las 8 estrellas. Y bueno, y que viva Venezuela.
I got none of that. Translate. What did...
He says he's very happy. She's very happy to compete for Venezuela. She is very delighted to present this medal and this trophy to his country, to his people, honoring them with dignity and with pride. She's very happy to represent Venezuela. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation one last time for tonight's IAAF Female Rising Star, Yulimar Rojas.
Thank you.
A 2-centimetre win at the World Championship. She's still delighted. It's fantastic. Now, behind every winner in our sport, we all know there is an amazing support team, including physiotherapists, psychologists, nutritionists, and friends and family. But there is often one person at the beating heart of this network, and that is the coach. Our next award tonight is therefore the IAAF Coaching Achievement Award. To present the award, please welcome IAAF Vice President Hamad Kalkalba Malboom and former distance runner and President of the National Olympic Committee of Kenya, Paul Turgat. Okay, Hamad, your time's come. Please reveal the winner of the IAAF Coaching Achievement Award.
The winner is Hans Botta.
Big smiles. Thank you, gentlemen. I'm going to shimmy in to the lady of the hour, if you do not mind me coming between you. More than 50 years of self-taught coaching, which started in Namibia, has led you here to be recognized tonight. You coach so many athletes, and with varying abilities, all the way up to our current world record holder, of course. What's your secret? That's a lot of skills.
I think number one, love for what you do, a passion, and I think the third one is enthusiasm. If you don't have that, I don't think you will persevere for nearly 50 years.
There's so few female coaches. You are leading the way. How do we get more women involved in coaching so we can award more Ans Botas?
Well, I think in women coaching, it's, there are a lot of challenges, you know, especially when you're a mother. But I think you should chase your dream and achieve for yourself and live your love and your passion out for what you can achieve with your athletes and help them to reach their dreams and their goals.
Well, she's helping many athletes reach their dreams. Send Wade, of course, all our love from Monaco for a speedy recovery as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the IAAF Coaching Achievement Award winner, Ans Botha. So, I'm going to wander. I'm going to come off stage. As a broadcaster, I pride myself in broadcasting in any awards that I do my research, that I do my investigations, so when I come to an evening like this, I'm informed. But I digressed slightly this year when I was doing my research, because social media is such a big thing now in our sport, isn't it? For athletes to have the chance to get their personalities out there. You've probably all seen some of the social media posts that I'm about to share with you here this evening in Monaco, but I just wanted to highlight a couple. You're understandably, a few of you, looking a little bit scared, and you should be. Some of them were fantastic, shocking. Let me go. I am coming your way. World junior record holder over the 400-meter hurdles. Talk me through this, Sydney Mclaughlin. How many takes did you have to do to nail this?
Like 50 something.
Really?
This was after practice one day when my coach wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell, I think he saw it by now, but I think basketball's in my future if track doesn't work out.
No. This is not part of the plan, Sydney. We do not want to lose you to basketball. You haven't had any interest in basketball, have you? Because you have to stay with us. They haven't seen your skills.
Not yet.
Ooh. We'll leave that one there, but let's go from the world junior record holder in the 400-meter hurdles to our new world champion. You knew this was coming, Corey Carter. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Team USA.
As we're watching this, Corey, tell me, who did the best rendition of your world championship final, Corey Carter? Who are you impressed with?
Oh, Karan does it better than I do, any day.
Did you pre-plan what you did before the final? Was that premeditated, or did you just go with the flow of kind of just leave me alone?
Well, you probably haven't seen me before any race, because I do that before every race. No one just catches me. So I've been probably doing that since 7th grade. So that's just my go-to game face.
You know what I'm going to ask you, right? You're on the left of our big screen here. Any chance of a Monaco version of the Corey Carter?
I can't do that. Competition Corey, that's all her. Regular in the dress Corey, she can't do it.
I like that. You save it for when it matters.
Yes.
I like your thinking. Let's go down to our last video now. This one needs some explaining. I've watched this 15,000 times. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy. Mm-hmm. 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 You see, much to my disappointment, Thomas, we've not shown the whole VT, and I double-checked this and triple-checked it for quality for our audience tonight. I've watched it a lot, but moving on from that, explain to me, Thomas, you and your javelin friends, who combined, ladies and gentlemen, in this VT, have a personal best over 365 meters. We're talking German quality in this video. But what was this about? Are you trying to make a new boy band? What's going on?
Well, we wanted to have some kind of intention. So the idea was in a training camp when we felt like we could have a good season. We knew that we were in shape, and then we felt ready to do something new for first the German media, but after 2 days it was worldwide, and everybody was liking it. So the idea was not to explain that we throw the javelin. We had just some metal sticks carrying around at the end of the video, and we made some people asked the question, what is their sports, what are they standing for? And they asked, and they found out, oh, they do track and field, and they actually throw the javelin. It's a kind of event of track and field, and this is what we wanted to do with the video.
You did that. Can I ask, as I walk back to the stage, thank you, Thomas, is there any more videos in the pipeline? I'm asking for a friend. Just asking. Any more? Any more?
We are sketching for next year.
Mm-hmm. We are sketching for next year. I will be poised at my computer. But what a wonderful example, right? Athletics now, all sports stars have this platform of social media that really gives the fans an insight into their personalities. And we now know Thomas's personality very well. A bit of fun. I like that. Okay, now back to something more serious. Our next award is designed to promote the advancement of women in athletics. The IAAF Women in Athletics Award recognizes outstanding achievements and contributions made to develop, encourage, and strengthen the participation of women and girls at all levels of our sport. To present the award, please welcome IAAF Vice President Darlan Al-Hamad and winner of last year's President's Award, Tegla Larupe. So Tegla has the award, the golden envelope. He's been put in your hands, Darlan. There's no hanging around here, sir. Straight to the podium, please. The winner of the IAAF Women in Athletics Award.
The winner of the award, Cherry Alexander.
So big smiles have been had. I know Cherry, as you can imagine, very well. And I've genuinely, guys, I really don't think she had a clue about this award here this evening. So let me just once again, if you don't mind, Darlan, excuse me, shimmy in to the lady of the moment. Cherry.
Hey.
Hey. London 2017 to the world was a huge success. But for you, how was it behind the scenes and what made it happen as it did?
I think in terms of how we set it up in the beginning with the Federation, I think that was different, you know, with the Federation leading it the whole way through, and the team I had was very knowledgeable. You know, we do good events in London anyway, but you're always, you know what you want to do for your sport, so I think that helps us achieve the success.
Well, it was a huge success, and we spoke to Anne in terms of the coaching award, in terms of being a trailblazer, leading the way for women, because you've had so many roles over the years within our wonderful sport. We want more Annes, we want more Cherries. How?
Well, I think, you know, I think the first thing is, the lady mentioned it earlier about the coaching. You believe in the enthusiasm, and, you know, it is always difficult behind the scenes, but that enthusiasm, and I think, you know, I've been motivated by yourself. You know, athletes, women athletes before really do motivate you, so I think that's part of it. Just, you know, identify good key role models, and that brings you on. Yeah.
Before we let you go, there's somebody special who wanted to be here this evening. Genuinely, Cherry, we just could not hold him back. He wanted to be here and celebrate your success here tonight. Don't look round, don't look round. Don't look round. Tegla, I'd move out the way. He has a habit of taking people out. There was a wonderful relationship, ladies and gentlemen, between Hero and Cherry in London 2017, but Hero! He's forgotten. The highest accolade a mascot can give a human, I have been told, is a rubber duck. You'll have to ask Cherry. I'm not sure, but it means a lot in mascot world. A picture, Cherry, with and it says on it, to Cherry, love Hero. Ladies and gentlemen, the IAAF Women in Athletics Award winner, if she gets off alive, is Cherry Alexander. Oh, gosh. Oh, he's a gentleman as well. He gives her gifts and he puts her back in her seat. Superb stuff. Our next award is for the IAAF Athletics Photograph of the Year. This is the first time this award, and over 100 images were submitted, Hero. Most of you will have seen the fabulous exhibition at the 25 shortlisted images at the Meridian Hotel, and tomorrow the competition of the Fans Photograph of the Year will be chosen. Now, we had over 100 entries, and the winner of the Fans Photograph of the Year will get an all-expenses-paid trip to the IAAF World Indoor Athletic Championships in my hometown of Birmingham next March. But back to tonight's professional award. This was overseen by a panel of esteemed judges, including world-renowned and multiple award-winning magazine photographer David Burnett. But please welcome to the stage one of the judges, Dwight Phillips, accompanied by IAAF Senior Vice President Sergei Bubka. I like it, little sparkles. That's a Monaco thing, right?
Yeah.
So Dwight, well, we all know him, right, as a four-time world champion and Olympic gold medalist in the long jump, and was instrumental in this new award with your passion for photography and athletes getting a chance to see themselves in action. So, I'll take us through the three finalists, and will you please tell us why you and your judges chose them as the final three?
Of course.
Come and stand by me here.
Okay.
That's all right.
Okay.
Okay, first up, talk me through this one, Dwight. Giuseppe Martinson, this is Amanda Ngandu and Tumba of France in the girls' discus final at the World Youth Under-18s in Nairobi. What was your thinking and the judges' reasoning for this one?
Look at the composition of this photo, the lighting, the clarity. As you can see, her hair, not one speckle is out of focus. And we think that that made a spectacular photo.
It does indeed.
Absolutely.
A round of applause, exactly. It is a wonderful photograph. When a photograph talks to you and takes you to an event or a time in that you weren't there, that's something special, right? Let's look at our second contender out of the three. Now, this is by Paul Sandwell. Of course, on the left, Sally Pearson. This was in the semi-finals of the World Championships in London. Of course, she went on to win the gold. Talk me through this one.
Number one is a motion blur. So a lot of times the athletes, this is how we feel. If we could put together our feeling versus how it looks, this is what it would exemplify right here. You can see the expression. It's somewhat nostalgic. And look at the black and white. For many years to come, we'll remember that photo.
Indeed. A little round of applause, I think. Thank you very much. And our third and final shortlisted, the man himself, taken by Patrick Smith in the heat of the 100 meters in London. Thoughts, please?
The colors, the lines, look at the athletes, they're so focused. And then we have the almighty Bolt. He's looking to the Greek gods, Zeus, to deliver one more lightning bolt for victory. So this photo is just magical.
Magical. Big words from Dwight Phillips. Thank you, Dwight. Okay. So you go and poise yourself in the center. Sergei, you have the envelope with you. Please announce the first winner of the IAAF Athletics Photograph of the Year.
The winner is Paul Sandwell.
So a photograph, please, a photograph of the photographer, if you do not mind. In we go, Sergei. A little bit of a picture there of Paul. Oh, you're used to that clicking noise, Paul. A little bit of a chat. Thank you very much, gentlemen. It's a new category. You're a professional photographer. professionally, what does this mean to you, Paul? Because this is some big stuff here. Well done.
I think I can call myself a sport photographer after winning this, but I'd like to thank all the others for entering such great pictures. I was going around the foyer of the hotel and just couldn't believe that I was going to do any good at all, but they were so good. But I'd also like to thank the athletes, because we just sit on the sidelines. They do all the work. We just try and get some good pictures for the publicity and just so they've got some memories of their event, because I don't think they can remember too much. It all happens so quick when they're performing, so it's just trying to get a good record for them and try and display our skills as photographers.
We don't remember much, you're right, but your photographs bring it all back to us. Ladies and gentlemen, the first ever winner of the IAAF Athletics Photograph of the Year, Paul Sanwell. And now, to our final two awards already of the night. The male and female athletes of the year. 250,000 people voted on social media to help determine the winners. And we are now ready to announce the results live here in Monaco tonight. I'd like to welcome back onto the stage Prince Albert and Seb Coe. Our penultimate award is the IAAF Female Athlete of the Year. Cast your eyes to the screen, be impressed, because this are our three shortlisted athletes.
The crowd are on their feet. They're responding to the world-class performance they're seeing. What a performance. We may not see a victory of such dominance ever again in this 10,000 metre context.
Stefanini now going at 4.91. This will give her the 4th best jump of all time if she does it. And she has! Wow, what a big jump that was! What a way to win a World Championships.
Just 22 years of age and one of the new superstars in athletics. Nafidasu Thiam of Belgium. 6,784 points for the Belgian.
It's a tough category once again, so Seb, can you please make your way to the lectern to announce the winner?
The winner of the Female Athlete of the Year, 2017, Nafissatou Thiam.
Gentlemen, as you stay with us on the side of the stage, one more award to go. I'm sneaking back in. Are you okay? Are we good? Congratulations. Thank you. Is this true? Was coming to London for our awesome World Championships your first ever visit to Britain?
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Hurrah!
Yeah, and that was a very good memories from London, but I hope I can go back and visit the town because I didn't really have the occasion to do that.
Well, that's the thing, because now it has to be, Nafi, one of your favorite places in the world because of the performance that you did off the back of the Olympic title last year.
I don't know about that, but yeah, after...
Huh? It is really, you need to spend more time there, Nafi. You see, you need to come and look at the sights.
I will, I promise.
You promise?
Yeah.
You started so young, 7 years old, started winning titles at 15. We've got a lot of young athletes in the room here tonight. It's not always easy, is it? What words of advice would you give to current, but mainly aspiring athletes?
I would say to just do your own way. Don't listen too much about what is there around you. I think it's a lot of pressure unnecessary. Yeah, just do your thing, have fun, work hard to reach your goal, and yeah, that's it.
Nafi, can you please join Prince Albert and Seb on the side for us? Ladies and gentlemen, the IAAF Female Athlete of the Year, Nafissatou Thiam. We've come to our final award. It is the last award of the evening, the IAAF Male Athlete of the Year. Let's take a look, folks, at the shortlisted athletes.
You just cannot see him being beaten tonight. And yes, Mutaz Esar-Barshim, you really are flying here in London. A glittering gold to match his huge talent. A wall of noise and affection for one of the most talented sportsmen Great Britain has ever produced.
The champion of the world, 43.98, Wade van Niekerk, picked up the gold medal once again.
Seb, announce the winner, please, for the IAAF Male Athlete of the Year 2017.
The winner is Mutaz Barshim.
So as Mutaz makes his way to the stage, Prince Albert is joining for the presentation and photograph. It truly was an outstanding season, wasn't it, folks? World champion, undefeated throughout the season, Diamond League winner, and for the 5th successive year jumps 2 meters and 40 or higher. No athlete has ever done that. The smile is big and understandably so. So before we do one final photo with both Nafi and Mutaz, whoa, what are we talking here, Mutaz? It was a year. Could it have been any better?
Wow, I don't know what to say. First of all, I'm really fascinated. I'm really happy and so proud and just so really, it's a moment of honor and I don't know, I'm really speechless. Like, just let me, can I ask you a question?
You can ask me anything you want.
Sorry, man, don't mind. Just because
you're reversing the roles on me.
So
of course you can.
Am I the first high jumper male to win this award? Please help me.
That is a very good question. We have statisticians in the room now Googling furiously.
Have any male high jumper ever in the history won this award before? No?
We got a no over there. We got a yes over there. Let's just pretend you are at this moment in time before I hear different. If you are, what does that therefore mean to you?
What gravity? It's just what gravity. That's what it means.
What's gravity? I've got you now. I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
It's a breaking ground. I mean, that's just show there's no impossible. If something haven't been done before, that doesn't mean that it's not going to be possible for you to do it. And you know, if you just work hard, follow your instincts, and have the right partners, the right team around you, you know, everything is possible to happen. And just show that it's all the work we've been doing, all this really times away from my family, my friends, my loved ones, it just paid off, and I'm really glad for that.
But there's been a different Mutaz Barshim this season. I've watched you and I've commentated on you. You're always cool, you're always calm, and you're collected. But in London, there was something different about you. You were so dominant. Why different this year? You seem cool, you seem calmer.
Yeah. You know, this year, like, I would say, since 2014, I had many problems. I have major problems with my back, with my ankle, so I wasn't, when I'm coming to any major championship, I know it's kind of like a gambling. I'm not sure if I'm going to be produced my best or not, but, you know, this year, everything was fine. Thank God I have no injuries. I came pretty confident, undefeated, and of course, that was the biggest event of the year. I didn't want to, you know, to lose on the most important competition of the year. I have 8 steps. I know I could fight, so I was really determined to do it. I came for the gold, nothing else. I don't think I would be satisfied with silver.
You came and you delivered. Final quick question. The next IAAF World Championships, as we know, are in Doha, where you were born. Which is rising faster, Mutaz? The excitement that it is coming to Qatar, or the pressure on you to defend your title in your backyard?
I think the excitement. I need pressure. Pressure really make diamonds. And I need that pressure to jump high. If you look at my best result, I only compete at the top with all the top athletes. You know, I need that kind of pressure. And I don't consider it a pressure. For me, it's just a motivation. A pressure to make me do better. That's a good pressure. And please, give me all that pressure. And I need that to produce quality jumps. And, you know, I'm really happy. And, you know, fortunate enough, not every athlete got to experience the World Championship in his home. So my only target is to be ready and present well and perform good.
Ladies and gentlemen, the IAAF Male Athlete of the Year for 2017, Mutaz Essa Barshim. And please will our Female Athlete of the Year, Nafi Tiam, along with Prince Albert and Seb Coe, join us for one final photograph of the evening. Into the photograph spot, please. A prince, a queen, a king, and Seb. What a photograph. Yeah. Well, it's deserved applause, ladies and gentlemen, isn't it, for our 2 athletes of the year. Nafi and Mutaz, you may take your wonderful prize, which I know you both cherish so much, back to your seats with your deserved awards. Prince Albert and Steb, you are staying with me because very shortly our awards are drawing to a close. What a wonderful night it has been, but it's not quite over, as we will continue the fun at the after party. Oh yes, it's up on Espace, and which is on the top roof, I'm told, on the rooftop bar, 2 levels up. So if you go to Espace Indigo, we've even organised, because we're nice like that, shuttle buses back to the Meridian up until 11:30. But please stay seated for just a few more minutes as I ask Seb to share, please, a few closing thoughts on what has been a fabulous evening and a great celebration of our sport for the last time this evening. Thank you, Seb.
Kath, thank you. Tonight, I think it's been clear that it's our time to celebrate. We've recognised the extraordinary achievements of some outstanding athletes, our coaches, our officials, our photographers. We've had more than 50 champions, record breakers, ambassadors and coaches, and I only wish we could honour each and every one of you. We celebrate your extraordinary contributions to a phenomenal year for our sport. I am particularly excited, actually slightly intoxicated by the young generation of talent that has so dramatically burst onto the scene this year. Athletics looks forward to a strong, an exciting and a prosperous future, safe in your hands. Thank you so much for all of you being with us this evening.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of the evening and best wishes to everybody for a super and successful 2018 season.